Hey, what's up guys? This is Rocketz here again with MaddenEvolution.com, and I got another game for you. This one's against the Madden Mangler, and he turned out to be a pretty good opponent here. I'm the Raiders versus the Eagles, so let's get right into it. On the opening kickoff, I think he made a big mistake. He was trying to return that with Macklin, and he's lucky it went out of bounds because that could be a costly turnover to start the game, and that's definitely not the way you want to start one. And he starts out coming at me with these drag routes, and it looks like he's getting a lot of separation. He's just overthrowing them, and I get into an early 4th and 5, and then for some reason I think he's going to switch up his play, but he thinks he's going to get it, and he turned out to be right. I sent a blitz, and it didn't really matter because he hit Deshaun Jackson on that drag route and made me pay for it. So he won the little battle right there. And then here's one of my biggest problems. I mean, the Eagles are definitely one of my toughest matchups, and that's because I really don't have an answer for a running quarterback. I mean, all my plays are designed to stop, a pocket passer, and so I really have trouble with that. It's one of the reasons I'm terrible against the Eagles. Even with the Raiders' speed, it's still tough for me. So it's definitely something I need to work on. That's partly why I wanted to show you guys this game. So on my first offensive possession, I just started out running the ball. It didn't really get anywhere, so I hit him with the little face throw to the tight end right there. It's not really a huge part of my game plan. I never really try to face throw, but it definitely happens sometimes, and I'll take it when it does. But you'll never see me base my offense around face throwing. It just frustrates me when I see people that do that. And then right here, I just hit him with bench switch against zone, and got the lucky touchdown out there when I got the separation. And he tries to run a little wildcat, and he handed it off to Deshaun Jackson. I shut that down pretty easily. And then that's a pretty ridiculous play. He actually broke 2 tackles in the backfield, and then passed it to, I believe that's his halfback, that beat the corner. And he just took it up the sideline. There's not really much I can do there. I'd hope I'd get the sack, but clearly it's just one of those days where I'm not going to get it. And there I feel like I could have had a fumble. I feel like I'm doing things right. I'm getting pressure, and he's scrambling around. And then right here again, I think I hit him, and yeah, I do. And I feel like that could be a fumble too. I feel like I should really get that sack instead of him being able to just throw it a yard for no penalty, really. But that's just how the game goes sometimes. So now this play is just ridiculous. I was audibling with my D-line as he snapped the ball, and I accidentally had 2 DTs in spies, so I actually have nobody blitzing on this play, and he was quick to realize that. And I believe this play took 43.5 seconds when I was chopping up the game film, which is completely ridiculous. He's just running those playmakers, and I'm just trying to shut it down. And after a while, I just get sick of that, as you'll see right here with Wembley. I just try to force him out of the pocket, and I'm able to do that. And then I make him make a bad throw, and I'm just not able to take it away from him like I would want to there. That would have been a big momentum changer. And then here he gets a perfect block on route. After that play, my whole defense is fatigued. As you see, I have Higgins and Ford right there coming in to make the tackle, so that's when you know everyone's fatigued, when I have those guys playing DB out there. So then I hit him with another bench switch, kind of face throw out there. I hit him with the draw afterwards. It's a nice little combo. Get him dropping back and then hit him underneath, especially with a faster halfback. It works out pretty well. And I feel like I should have had a touchdown here, but that's the Raiders. I guess the wide receivers are known for being pretty soft. Just drop that, and then he got the quick pressure on me, forcing me to take this field goal. And as you'll see right here, I make a huge mistake. I feel like he's jumping off sides, and I just try to quick kick it to try to get 5 more yards, which absolutely makes no sense considering I need 10 more for a first down. So, I just blew it right there. That was just a terrible idea. So now I'm down full 7. I'm really not going to get that pick there, but I am glad I was able to disrupt that play. And Vic's just doing what he does best. He's rolling around in the pocket and making me pay, taking apart my defense. And I really do have a hard time playing the Eagles, even with the Raiders. That's I don't know, I just need to work on that, I guess. So here I am able to come away with the big sack on 3rd down to force the field goal, because I really would not want to be down 2 touchdowns there. I can handle 10 points. This guy's definitely a good opponent. I believe his record was 29-4, I want to say. So he's got a good start. I'm sure it's not his first gamer tag. So I'm just driving upfield here. I could have had a touchdown right here, but just one of those throws that's tough to make. Even to a fast guy like Jacoby Ford, and then he got some pressure right there. And then I felt like he was trying to send some pressure from the left here, and I saw the press, and I just switched to an unbump route, and I was able to come away with the touchdown. And I think the unbump routes helped me a lot this game, because I'm able to get those quick scores, especially when he presses coverage. And now here, As you guys saw before, he ran the same play where he handed off the ball to Deshaun, and I assumed it was the same thing, and I tried to run in there to shut it down, and he just hit me to the outside. And there's another one of those where you could argue that it could have been a fumble, but it went right out of bounds. And another one right after that, he's just, instead of taking the sack, he's just throwing the ball a yard and not really taking any penalty. And then I am lucky here. I feel like this is a game-changing moment here. I took away a lot of momentum, stopped him from being up 2 scores at half. And then I hit Jacoby Ford up the sideline right here, which is a really nice play. Me with Janikowski now, I'm in field goal range. I'm just going to take one shot towards the end zone, and if I don't get it, I'm going to take the field goal. Except I forget what I'm doing mid-play, apparently, and take too much time, and now I have to try to go for the end zone. And this could have been terrible if he was able to run it back, but luckily I'm just going into the half down 3 and getting the ball back, so it's not that bad of a situation. So there I started on the ground, and then I see that he's in zone there, but he is bringing a safety up in the box, so it's I don't know, I wouldn't say it's an ideal time to run the C route unbump, but I mean it's worth trying. I normally say only run it against man because it's really risky in zone, but when you run it against zone, you just have to make the read. Just don't get into the habit of deciding you're going to throw before you actually snap the ball, and you should be fine. There are other options on that play too, so if you don't have the C route, just take your time and look for a check down. So again, I'm giving him all day trying to just play some max coverage defense, and he's making me pay for it with accurate throws, and then right after he just takes off on the run and makes me look terrible. And yeah, Vic just runs all over me this game, as you'll see. He just makes me look terrible. He shakes me there, he shakes me there again, and I mean, I think I should, at this point I decided I'm going to give up on the user defense trying to tackle him when he's in the open field. Vic is just nasty in this game, and that's something I really need to work on defending. And I think I'm really lucky I didn't get picked there. I know it's a tough pick to make, but he was sure right with me, and I think it was definitely a bad throw, and would have been a very costly turnover. And here I just get a gem of a throw from Campbell. It's pretty rare that I get those, but as he's getting hit, he's able to hit the halfback, tearing up the sideline where there aren't any zones. And then I usually don't show kickoffs, so when you see him, you know there's something big happening. And he made the same mistake he made on the opening play of the game, and this time it hurt him a lot worse than it did on the first play. So I'm able to score and then get the ball back. And I do make him pay here. Just throw it in for a touchdown against his zone defense. Precision away from that user coverage, and I was able to score. So now I'm up 2 scores. He's running around some more with Vic. Now he's just throwing and praying, I feel like. I don't feel like you could really plan that type of that play right there. He's just getting a little lucky, and it's just a matter of time before I get a pick. Clearly that quick score off the kickoff is it's shaking him a little bit. He's changing his game plan here. And there, another one I feel like I should have had the sack, I should have had the fumble, I could have had one of those DT picks or something like that, and I'm just not getting any of those this game. It's just one of those days where none of those things are falling for me the way I'd like. And I get some more pressure here, so I'm able to force the field goal. Then he makes the big mistake of actually missing the field goal, so now he's in terrible shape, and I'm starting to think I have this game in the bag. I just need to stay on the ground and start running time. So I do burn a good amount of clock here, taking the wide receiver as an extra blocker against zone defense, and that wide receiver block did help me get the first down there. So I've almost run it to the 2-minute warning here. And he realizes exactly what I'm doing here, so he starts to call his timeouts, I believe, right after this play. Now, well, actually, I just messed that up. That was a terrible play call in that situation. I think I decided I was going to throw it to the fullback before the play. And then here I try to get pressure from the left. I hit Vic, but he has Deshaun Jackson in the slot, and I have Thomas Howard manned up on it, and I pulled the safety help to cover the middle. And that was just the worst possible thing that I could have done there. It was just a terrible decision, and I'm lucky I do get the onside kickback, because otherwise this is a completely different ball game. The one thing I didn't want to happen was a one-play score, and that's exactly what I gave up there. But now since I got it back, I feel like I can just run it out here. I have a fresh set of downs with 2 minutes left. He has no timeouts. I honestly could just kneel out here and I don't know what I'm thinking. Again, another mistake in this game. This is far from a flawless game, but I do think it's a good one to show you guys. And I keep running it. The fact that I got the injury time out there stops me from just running the game out here, so I actually have to try. And then another poor decision. I run the counter against man defense, and I'm forced to take the field goal. But I really don't think I'm in too bad of shape. He has to score twice in 18 seconds. So if I just play smart and not give him the Deshaun Jackson quick touchdown, I think I'm okay. And then here I just try to keep him from getting out of bounds, and he happens to try to cut right into Nnamdi, so this pretty much wraps it up there. As always, I want to thank you guys for watching, and I was running the Dallas offense this game, and I just want to remind everyone that my Dallas ebook is now completely free on MaddenEvolution.com, so please come check out the site and grab your free copy. Thanks again for watching. Later, guys.